rise one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Hey, cruising in the wheel, feeling alright. Turn on my worship at the red light. Getting lost in my praise, but I'm too high. Light turn green, now they honking, they'll be alright. Cruising in the wheel, feeling alright. Turn up my worship at the red light. Getting lost in my praise, but I'm too high. Light turn green, now they honking, they'll be alright. They be trying to put the hoses to my fire. They don't understand why I be praising my Messiah. Sounding like a church in my car with no choir. The windows roll down, turn it up a little higher. When I'm in the spirit, I be feeling transformed. Want me turn it down, saying no to lukewarm. God say do it, better do it, been warned. Baptize my renew, feeling reborn. I know there's a lot that don't like how I do things. They be trying to take me down, trying new things. They don't understand I got protection from the true King. There's a cross on my back that they must clean. Sending praise to the heaven like it's fireworks. Everybody want the chorus, how the body works. Sunday night praising God till the body hurts. Giving honor to the Father for his mighty works. If you're looking for a reason, I can give you one. Think about a battle that you shouldn't have won. If you woke up in the morning, there's another one. If I was you, I would give praise to the Holy One. God gave me joy so the world can't take it. Riding on the boat, sending waves, trying to shake it. Aiming for my faith on the daily, trying to break it. Real fruits from the vine, can't fake it. Cruising in the wheel, feeling alright. Turn up my worship at the red light. Getting lost in my praise, but I'm too high. Light turn green, now they honking, they'll be alright. Cruising in the wheel, feeling alright. Turn up my worship at the red light. Getting lost in my praise, but I'm too high. Light turn green, now they honking, they'll be alright. I just do what's required, this ain't my ways. Wait a minute, why they looking at me sideways? All the shade rolling in like a tidal wave. I just learned to turn it up on them highways. Going through praise God, you forget the hurt. Praising God where the seeds that be in the dirt. Got my worship on high on the way to work. Hey, swerving in my Challenger, skirt, skirt. Gotta even learn to do it in the bad times. Broken heart.
This is Khadevis Robinson, and welcome to the Khadevis Robinson Challenge. Today I want to talk about knowing in which direction you want to go, knowing where you're going. You see, in one of my favorite books, in Alice in Wonderland, Alice found herself lost. She found herself in a place that she didn't want to be. To be quite honest, she didn't know how she got there. But she knew she didn't want to be there. So she was in a situation in which she wanted to get out of. So have you ever done that? Have you ever found yourself somewhere, whether that's somewhere at a physical location, or some relationship, or just somewhere in life, at a job that you didn't want to be? You know, you know that you're there. You know it's not somewhere you want to be, and you know that you being there is not going to make you happy. This is Alice. She found herself somewhere that she didn't want to be. She didn't like it there. And what she did know is she knew that she wanted to leave and get away from there. So she asked the guy, she said, would you tell me, please, which way should I go from here? You know, she's asking the cat, and the cat is called the Cheshire Cat. She's asking him, would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? And have you ever felt that way? Have you ever been in a situation in life where you're asking for advice? You might be asking from your friends. You might be asking from a teacher or a mentor or a parent. You might be asking, you know, who knows? You might be asking just yourself. You might be praying and asking God, like, just, you know, I know that I shouldn't be here. I know I shouldn't be at this point in my life. I know this is not the right place for me. I know this is not the right relationship for me. I know this is not the right job for me. I know this isn't it. And so you're asking for help. You're asking for direction. You're asking for mentorship. And what Alice was doing, she was like, would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? Now, the Cheshire Cat is a slick cat, a smart cat, but very slick, creative. And the Cheshire Cat said, well, that depends a good deal on where you want to get to. So the cat wasn't just about just throwing out any information. The cat's like, okay, I get it. You don't like being here. You don't like where you're at right now. You don't like how things are going. And you're asking me how you get from here. But I'm telling you, it kind of depends. It kind of depends on, really, where you want to go. It depends a good deal on where you want to get to. And, it's like you ask this person, or you've had someone ask you, what should I do in this situation? Where should I go? Where do I go from here? They found themselves fired from a job, and they're asking, man, I don't know what I'm going to do without this job. I got bills I got to pay. Where do I go from here? They broke up in a relationship. They've been married or been in a relationship for a while, and they've been with this person. It's been forever since they've been by themselves or not in a relationship or not with this person. Where do I go from here? They went to the doctor, and the doctor gave them some traumatic news, or the doctor gave them some good news. And they're sitting there asking the doctor, what do I do? Where do I go from here? So we've all been to that point in our lives that we're in a situation, we're at a place, we're at a point in which we don't want to be here. We know we shouldn't be here. It doesn't feel right here. And we know we're not comfortable here. And we're asking someone, we're saying, man, I know this is not it. So you took the initiative, or the person took the initiative not to just stay in that area, not to just stay in that place, not to just stay in that situation. They took the initiative to say, you know what, I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to ask for some advice, some mentorship, some help, and cause I'm just not staying in this situation is not going to get it done. And so they go, or you go and you say, what can you help me go somewhere? Can you help me? Which way should I go? And that person says, well, it depends on where you want to go. Now, here's the interesting thing. Alice answered by saying, I don't much care where. You see, Alice had gotten to a point where she had been lost for so long, and she had gotten to a point where she was so fed up on where she was at, or so fed up how things have been going, so fed up in the relationship, so fed up in the job, so fed up in where she was at in her life, so fed up in where she was and how things were going, that she said, anywhere from here is better than here. Now, have you been through that? You've been in a relationship, and it's so bad, it's been so abusive, so unproductive that you're like, anything is better than this. A job so terrible that you wake up in the morning, you hate going, you're stressed out, your health's not good because of your job, and you're like, man, any job is better than this. You talk to your mentor, you talk to your brothers and sisters, you talk to your friends, and you're telling them, any city has to be better than this city. Any relationship got to be better than this relationship. Any job got to be better than this job, right? So you're saying, I'm fed up with this. This is enough. I've had enough. So I just got to go. I just got to move. I just got to take action. I got to get away from here because the energy here is simply not good. So can you tell me, please, which way I should go? And the person says, well, it depends on where you're trying to go. And you say, well, anywhere from here, I just can't stay here. I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to evaluate and stuff and try to ask all these questions. Just give me some advice, some direction, some help, just to get away from here. And then the Cheshire Cat said, well, then it doesn't matter which way you go. In other words, the Cheshire Cat has said, well, you could have left a long time ago because you don't even know where you want to go. And if you're saying any place to do, you can just start walking now. You can just leave now. You can pack your bags now. You can quit the job now. You can start the relationship now. But you got to remember the great quote from the Les Brown. He said it best. He said, Einstein quoted it by saying, the thinking that has gotten me this far has created some problems that thinking can't solve. In other words, he's saying, listen, where you at now and how you arrive to where you at now is from your thinking. You got to where you at now, no matter if it's in a relationship, no matter if it's a job, no matter if it's in the environment, no matter if it's just where you're in your life, in your space, in your location. You've got there. You've gotten there. You're because of some of the thinking you've done in the past. And you find yourself in the problem because the thinking that I had in the past has caused some problems that this thinking can't solve, meaning the thinking that's gotten you into that situation is not going to get you out. The problem is not going to solve the problem. So you got to think some different thoughts. So by thinking, okay, I just got to get away from here, which is a good start, knowing, recognizing this ain't it, recognizing things ain't right, recognizing this relationship's not moving, recognizing I'm not happy, recognizing I'm stressed about this job, recognizing my health's not good, recognizing I got to do something. That's great. And then the second great thing you did was, like I always tell people, all individuals need coaches and mentors. All the greats have it. All athletes, but all the great people have coaches or mentors. I get called 3 or 4 times a day from individuals, and that's what they're asking for. A lot of times it start out about coaching, like physical training and coaching, but then it becomes something else. And now what has happened, I've had so many people calling me, actually willing to pay because they understand the value of me being a mentoring coach, because they understand that they need someone to listen to, because they understand you can't see yourself when you're in the frame, right? You cannot see yourself when you're in the frame. So the second thing, you recognize that something's not right here. This is not going to work, and I can't stay in this situation and be happy and be good. I got to get out of here. But secondly, you realize, you know what? I can't see myself in the frame. My thinking has gotten me into this situation, so I need different thoughts. And so you reach out, hey, or that person or somebody you trust, and you say, listen, I need help. This ain't working. Something's not right. Where do I go? What do I do? And that person with the infinite wisdom says, well, hold on. Sure, I can just tell you to get out of that relationship. Sure, I can tell you quit that job. Sure, I can tell you just leave. Sure, I can tell you, well, just stop doing that. But, I got to get some more information. I need to get all the information so I can give you an informed decision. So the person says, okay, where you want to go? That person says, well, what kind of job you want? How much money you want to make? What field you want to be in? That person says, well, this relationship didn't work with it because y'all wasn't evenly yoked. Well, y'all have different religions, y'all have different energy, y'all got different challenges on how to raise kids. Is that neighborhood? What's wrong with the neighborhood? What's the activities you're doing? What makes you happy? What do you like to make you? When was the last time you smiled? When was the last time you did something for the first? Or you live your life, or you living the life somebody else wants you to live, or you living the customs somebody else wants you to live. Who are you? Because before we can't move forward, we don't know what that is. Because you end up going to another situation that's similar to the one you're in now. The thinking has gotten me this far, has created some problems that this thinking can't solve. We have to think some different thoughts. But in order to do that, we kind of have to know where we're trying to go. And no, sometimes, getting out of there, if it's immediate danger, get out. But sometimes just getting out and getting away from it is not the best thing, just because you might end up running right back into something similar or something worse. So the Cheshire Cat says, well, where do you want to go? What kind of relationship you want to be in? What do you want? What kind of advice do you need? Are you willing to listen? Like, what's your goal? What makes you happy? What pisses you off? What makes you feel bad? What makes you feel good? And this person, I don't much care where. Anywhere is better than here. And Cheshire Cat said, well, then it doesn't matter which way you go there. And Cheshire Cat is saying, you know what? Do you really want help? Because I could give you a direction, but the reality is you can go any direction, you see, and that makes the person think. It makes you go, well, it really don't matter which way I go there. Which in return makes you go, well, I need to figure out where I want to go. I need to figure out what kind of relationship I want. Because you don't have to be in a relationship. See, some people say they have to be in a relationship. Sometimes I'm an only child. I have a stepbrother and stepsister. I do a lot of stuff by myself. And I realize I like doing stuff by myself. I do. Some people don't. I go to movies by myself all the time. Whatever. But the point I'm making is, just because you don't like it where you're at, Just because you don't like a job, just because you don't like a relationship, you got to be in. When you're at a job, you got to pay bills and all those types of things. But my point is, it won't matter with where you go or where you go if you don't care where you're going. So where do you want to go? Right now is a great time to reflect, adjust, and adapt. You found yourself somewhere that you probably don't want to be. And you know, everyone knows this message. Everyone knows this stuff. It's the bravery of taking action. It's the bravery of facing it. You see, we know the information. We know, or not most of us know, well, this relationship ain't. Most of us know, this job ain't for me. Most of us know, but this is not the city I want to live in. Most of us know these things. Most of us know, well, I'm not in shape. You know, I need to get in shape. Most of us know, I'm not happy. And I get it. Everyone says, I'm supposed to live this way, right? This is the way to live. But I'm not happy. I'm doing everything right, but I'm not happy. So I got to make some decisions. Now, I can be happy and live a happy life, which is going to make me treat everybody else better and live a happier life. And then some going to say, well, that's not the way you're supposed to, our parents, or I serve this city, or this, whatever. So we have to become clear on where we want to go, and to be quite honest with you, when we want to get there. Because even if you know where you want to go, why you got to leave now? So the Cheshire Cat said, well, it really don't matter. It really don't matter which way you go, because you don't even you saying any way, anywhere will work, and that's what's happening to a lot of people in the world right now, especially everyone that's older than 20, 21. They live in a different mode, a different creed level. They're saying, you know what, we don't like how this stuff is, and we gonna say something and do something about it. And a lot of their parents are saying, well, girl, or well, boy, it's just the way things are. It's the way it is. And they're saying, why? Well, that's the way we did it. Or that's the way our parents did it. Or that's the way our grandparents did it. And they say, well, it shouldn't have to be that way. You know? They're seeing different stuff because you got the internet, you got technology, people flying. I mean, just think about it. We went from, you know, from right now they say African women are the most educated, by percentage-wise, most educated group of individuals in the U.S. Well, when I was a kid, it was just a big deal to go to college for Africans. So my point is, their mindset is different than probably my mindset, or if someone came up during my time, and definitely different than people that came up during my parents' time. And we're telling them, what are you talking about? You self-stuff all this time? Why would I settle for this? I know the right way. Why should I settle for this? Because of how it can be and should be. So the beauty is okay, I'm going to recognize that something's not right. I'm not feeling this is not good. This is not the place to be. This is not the relationship. This is not the job. This is not whatever. It's not the way I want to feel. It's not how I want my body to be. Whatever that is. And secondly, you know what? I might not know how to get out of it. I might not know the best way of doing it. I might not have those answers. So let me think about it the way of everyone. All the greats have coaches and or mentors. So let me ask somebody. And then you ask. And then they say, well, okay, I get it. You're not liking it there. That's not good. You're not saying how you want, what you want, which way you want to go. What kind of relationship you want? How you feel? What makes you happy? What makes you tick? What you think about when you wake up in the morning? What you think about before you go to sleep? What kind of dreams you have? Right? And then you go, okay, you know what? I've been doing this job because I'm very good at it and I get paid at it. You know what? I have a skill set in this and this is what I'm passionate about. Okay, if you're trying to do that, that's what you should do. What kind of relationship you want? You know, do you want somebody that believes in the same religion you believe in? And if that's the case, is that important just because there was somebody else told you? Is it possible somebody can be a great person, a good person, and have different religions? Is that possible? Or is it better for you to be in a relationship with somebody that has the same religion, not a good person? And vice versa. Also, kids, places you want to live. They want to live somewhere that's closer or you know, activities. They don't like to do things. They like to just be homebodies, and you like to go and travel. You know, so what do you What makes you happy? You like some touchy-feely, in a relationship, or are you someone who's not? Are you somebody that there's some couples that sleep in the same bed in the same room, and there's some that sleep in the same room with different beds. There's some that sleep in totally different rooms. I mean, you might want to find those things out. And then once you figure it out, okay, this is what I want. And then once you find out what you want or what you need, then you know what direction to go. But none of that makes any difference if you're not going to take action. You see, you could be at the right place at the right time and don't take action. And it's as if he was never there. My challenge for you, the Khadevis Robinson Challenge, my challenge for you today is to recognize where you at, why you're there, if you ain't being there. Seek out a mentor or a coach, decide where you want to be, and taking actions now. This is Khadevis Robinson. This has been the Khadevis Robinson Challenge. And I'll holler.